So this gap here is going to provide support. Now, the 210 area is, I think, probably where we're headed next. We may even do a little quick punch up to 212 or so, but we may see some consolidation here. And I think at that point, you could be looking for a new setup or a new pattern. Now, I'm kind of lucky. I had a good friend of mine after we had this gap up on earnings. His name is Slawik. He actually is the day trader who runs our day trading broadcast, helping our community with day trading. He pinged me about 10 minutes before the market closed after the earnings gap and was like, you better be getting into some Apple calls today. And I ended up doing that right after he pinged me. And so what I did was I got into the 205 calls, about 3 weeks of time. I bought them right here at the end of the day, after this big earnings gap. And while it may seem like, hey, it's already moved 10 or $11, you know, based on our analysis, it could go a lot higher. And I'm glad my friend reached out and twisted my arm, because what I ended up doing was, again, I bought 3 weeks of time. I got filled for 5 contracts at $1.77 for the 205 calls. I got 5 more a few minutes later at 179. So in both of them for under $1.80, $180. The next day, obviously, I got really lucky because we literally went up like $7 or $8. And the way I like to usually manage those kinds of trades is I like to slowly distribute out my contracts as I have profit. So the next day, literally within 24 hours, I sold 3 at 325. I sold 2 more at 355. I sold 2 more at 440. Started to go up a lot. I sold 1 more at 475. This was my best sale right here. Literally right when Apple hit $1 trillion market cap, it was like 207, 208. I sold 1 more at 560. Currently, those options are trading for, I think, about, let's see here. I got 1 left, trading for $493. Again, I paid under $180 for them. I made over 200% in a day. So I owe Slawik a Snickers bar for that one. The other cool thing, besides making a couple 100% in 24 hours, over 1,000 or whatever it ended up being, a couple $1,000. Robinhood has actually now opened up their option trading on desktop for me. So I'm now actually able to buy and sell options on the desktop, which is pretty cool. They just opened that this last week, and here's their option chain. You can buy and sell. These are the August 24s. These are basically the ones that I'm in now, still with only 1 left, but I had 10 of them earlier this week, 493. You basically just click there and you can trade the options now commission free from Robinhood desktops.